Have you ever wondered about the impact of climate change on our health, specifically on conditions like asthma? Climate change, this complex global issue, doesn't just mean hotter summers and fiercer storms. In fact, it's also making things harder for those among us living with asthma. Recent research has been examining this connection, focusing on how extreme weather events, a significant side effect of climate change, pose a real threat to the health and well-being of asthma patients. The aim of this study was not just to establish this connection, but to delve deeper and examine the associations between extreme weather events and asthma-related outcomes. It's a wide-ranging investigation, encompassing everything from general asthma symptoms to acute exacerbations and even mortality rates. But you might be wondering, how did these researchers go about this intriguing study? How did they uncover these connections and what did they discover? Let's delve into the study design and methods. The study began with a systematic literature search for relevant studies. This means that the researchers meticulously scoured a wealth of information from databases like PubMed, Embassi, Web of Science, and ProQuest. These databases are treasure troves of scientific literature that are regularly updated with new research findings. The researchers weren't just looking for any studies, they sought out those that specifically explored the relationship between extreme weather events and asthma-related outcomes. By collecting and comparing these studies, the researchers were able to compile a comprehensive picture of existing knowledge on the subject. To estimate the effects of extreme weather events on asthma, the researchers used something called fixed effects and random effects models. These statistical tools allowed them to take into account both the commonalities and the differences among the various studies they reviewed, providing a more accurate and nuanced understanding of the data. Now that we understand how the study was conducted, let's explore the findings. The results of the study were both enlightening and alarming. A comprehensive analysis of the data revealed a clear association between extreme weather events and increased risks of general asthma outcomes. The relative risks were found to be 1.18-fold for asthma events, 1.10-fold for asthma symptoms, and 1.9-fold for asthma diagnoses. The study also showed that extreme weather events were linked to increased risks of acute asthma exacerbation. This includes risk ratios of asthma emergency department visits of 1.25-fold, and of asthma hospital admissions of 1.10-fold, and even a staggering 2.10-fold increase in asthma mortality. The research highlighted that children and females were more vulnerable to these risks, with an increase in extreme weather events raising risk ratios of asthma events by 1.19-fold in children and 1.29-fold in females. Thunderstorms were found to be particularly harmful, increasing the risk ratio of asthma events by 1.24-fold. This study underscores that extreme weather events, fueled by climate change, significantly increase the risk of asthma morbidity and mortality, particularly in children and females. Climate change is a critical concern for asthma control and demands our attention now more than ever.